Item in the mail, pickup from Walmart, and a test of that pickup. Good evening, YouTube. I'm going to say it's evening. It's 5:53, but that's close enough for me. Kylie just left. She was here this afternoon. I picked her up from school and we had supper. Had BLTs and some brownies. It was good. Wanted to report what I got in the mail today. This first item, you may recall I ordered a 50 watt per channel module from China in case Gary's amp doesn't work. There it is. So that is here. We may play around with that some here. Not tonight, but soon. Also, the I don't know what I did with the. I think it's in the other room. The second one has arrived. I got a notice this morning that it was ready for pickup, so when I went and got Kylie, we went by and picked that up while we were getting our supper. And it's the same basic thing. Now, I don't know, it looks to me like this protective film has already been taken off of this one. I can't be sure of that, but it kind of looks that way. So if it is, it is, but it ain't, I don't know. You know, some of these, I'm sure they're, you know, reboxed, you know, returns and reboxed or whatever, which, you know, I don't really give a crap about that. I am going to hook it up with the power bank and see what it does. I've already hooked it up to the computer and it does connect there, so that part's good. And it seems to be recording. Hit OK, it should go off. It does. No, it didn't. It's at 720. So I did read on the box. If you read, there's a little small fine print, I guess is what you call. It does say for the resolutions, it says 720p upscaled to 1080 HD and stuff like that. So it is a 720p. I figured it was. I just could tell the way it was. You know, I'm sure it's downsized for WVGA and VGA, but like I said, the actual resolution is 720. So that's that. Buttons. All right. Well, anyway, it's set to record now. Let's go ahead and hit the record and see what it looks like. And we can see there. That's recording all that pretty good. So here's my glass of tea left over from supper. I love that tea. And like I said, I won't make a big long video. There's the power bank. So see that. Just get a little sample of it and then we're gonna hit the OK. Alright, that seems to have done it. And we'll take it in there to the other room and plug it in and see what it does. I'm going to let that sit there for a while and charge, make sure it's charged up, the internal battery or whatever. Watched Bill's videos this afternoon. Having his problems with the Joule radio. And he's wanting to give it away, and I told him I would take it, so I don't know if he wants to send it, that's fine. If he don't, that's fine too. I wanted to fix it and send it back to him, but I don't think he's going to let me do that. I mean, obviously I can do it, but I don't want to make him mad. You know, so it's just... You know, it shouldn't be a hard radio to fix, I wouldn't think. If you can see, that's his problem. I understand that. You know, he can't see that well, and you know, when you can't see, you can't see. And it's hard to do repairs when you can't see. So I understand his plight perfectly well. Sorry about it. I really, you know, wish he could. I wish there was something somebody could provide him with, as far as would allow him to see better. I don't know what that would be. I think he's tried magnifying glasses and other kinds of things. And the cameras are not the greatest in the world, so I don't know. I just feel bad for him. I know he wants to do stuff like that, and it's hard to do when you can't see. So I think that's going to do it. I do have the one boxed up. I don't have the label on it yet, but that was my next thing I was going to do. So figured that would be get that in the mail, and now that I've got the other one, like I said, I'm not holding out much hope for that. It just doesn't instill confidence, I guess would be the word. You know, who knows, it may work fine, I don't know. I've been surprised before. So, you know, like I said, I always try to see on stuff like this if it looks like it's been used before, and you know, whether it has or not, I don't really know, because, you know, I'm sure they clean them up a little bit when they get them to reship or whatever, rebox or whatever, however they call that. And so it's kind of hard to say. I am going to look at the camera, the face of that camera, and see if it, get my pick, see if there's any, what do you call it, on it or not. So bear with me a minute. Let me take a look at this real close. See, I can see places that it looks like maybe there is a what do you call it on there, but yep, it's on there. How about that? So as far as that, now I don't know if they would actually go to the trouble of putting a new plastic cover over that. I doubt they would. You never can tell, though. You know, I really don't know what they do with these as far as how they go about certifying, or whatever you want to call it, to reship out, or if they just rebox them. You know, this one obviously, either it's possible though the person that had it never even took that off, because it's a little difficult to see, you know, just like that. I mean, you have to really look for it with a magnification and take a pick or something and poke at it a little bit. Once you do that, you can tell pretty quick. But so anywho, that's off now. That's what I wanted to tell you. Tomorrow I am scheduled I love that word, scheduled to take Kylie to her orthodontist appointment up in Greenwood, and I thought Mr. Camera Mr. Camera might take a ride with us. And what I'm planning on doing is just like it is. I'm going to see if it rolls over, because it's not supposed to, according to the instructions. It's supposed to record until it gets full. And I'm just guessing that at that time it either rolls over or turns off. One of the two, you know, whatever. But just like when I got the card full, I'm sure that message pops up when it says card full. So that's whatever that is. That's about an hour trip up there. I'm just going to try it, see what happens. And if it works, it works. If it don't. I obviously won't be able to record both ways. But I think maybe I can get one way in if I go with maybe a lower resolution, maybe a VGA or something like that, just to test it. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's coming up tomorrow. So another nice day here today. High again, 60 something. I can't remember what it was, but it did rain today a little bit, so that put a damper on things, as they say. But like I say, it wasn't too bad. So alright, I'm going to get off here and get some things done that I have to get done. Get this label back on, or put on the box, and get that ready to ship off tomorrow. And that's going to do me. I'll probably include the footage from the camera in this, so stay tuned for that. You guys have a pleasant evening. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you.